Good morning, Eagles. We hope your Halloween weekend was fun and spooky. My name is Cino.
And I'm Alex.
Today is November 3rd, and it is our third Eagle News episode. We will go over our recent school events and this week's top stories.
Our podcast team will be discussing the horror film genre.
And Jonah will ask Ms. Ketzler a few questions about her time at Bay being one of the art teachers. Hey Eagles, last Thursday, Bay held its annual trunk or treat event. Many of our Bay clubs came together to make it a huge success. Each club showed off their creativity by competing with their decorated trunks, and they did not disappoint.
Speaking of clubs, there's a new one on campus, the Chess Club. It's run by Montley and Jaron in room 326. Their official meeting schedule is coming soon, but make sure to stop by and check them out.
Fall sports are wrapping up, which means it's time for the winter season. If you're planning to participate, make sure your final forms are turned in. If you have any questions about winter sports, stop by and talk to Mr. Roberts. Also, softball winter workouts start tomorrow, November 4th from 3:45 to 4:45. So come join in or show support this winter. Let's make this season a great one. Eagles.
Eagles, do you speak a second language? Want to earn some extra credit for it? Then take the Avant test. Check your emails for the forms. They're due November 21st. Don't miss this great opportunity.
And this week, don't forget, we'll be holding our Veterans Day Assembly on Thursday, November 6th.
It's a great time to come together as a school and honor those who have served our country. Make sure to show your respect and appreciation during the assembly, Eagles.
And after that, we got something else to look forward to. A 4-day weekend.
That's right, Monday, November 10th is a student non-attendance day. And Tuesday, November 11th will be off Veterans Day. Enjoy the long weekend and take some time off to reflect and recharge.
That's all for this section, Eagles. But before we go, spooky season might be coming to an end.
But our podcast team isn't done with the chills just yet. They'll be talking all about horror films.
So grab your popcorn and let's hand it off to our podcast team.
Hey Eagles, welcome back to the Eagle Podcast. My name is Yuri.
I'm Gavin.
Nick.
I'm Fred Durst.
And we're Eagle News Podcast, here to bring you questions from all around the school. We may ask each other, but you may ask your fellow classmates if you feel comfortable. The first question we have here today, for my dear friends here, what is your favorite horror movie? How come?
I think the evil ginger dead man is my favorite.
Interesting.
Yeah.
My favorite, I'd have to say, is Annabelle Comes Home. It's a childhood favorite.
How about you?
Spookily the Square Pumpkin scares me.
Beautiful. What a terrifying
Why is
title.
that?
What is that?
Because I'm scared.
Scared of what?
The Square Pumpkin is not natural.
Alright. Scared of unnatural things.
What's yours?
My favorite horror movie has to be Evil Dead 2 with Bruce Campbell and Sam Raimi. It's a classic for me.
It's a good one.
But here's another question revolving around it. What is your favorite horror movie characters, but it can also be from a game series?
I think Jared Leto.
Oh, from which movie?
Any?
Any? Alright.
Personally, for horror movies, I'd have to say probably Candyman or one of the original Ghostface.
Oh, alright. What are you?
I like Leon Kennedy. He's funny.
From the Resident Evil series?
Yes.
What about you?
That's not nice, bro. Here's another question for you all. What is your costume, and why'd you choose it?
I got my costume cheap at Spirit Halloween, so
Oh,
I just picked it.
it still looks good, though.
Thank you.
How about you?
I'm Annabelle, and I chose this one because it was last minute, and also I found out that I never did it, despite she's like a childhood favorite character.
Oh.
And then also I knew I'd wear the dress again, so.
How about you?
No costume. I'm 100% me.
100% Fred Durst, everybody. Here's our last question, to end things off with a kicker. Do you believe in ghosts? And if so, and if not, why not?
I don't believe in ghosts, but I do believe the aliens, the ones who built the pyramids.
Okay, how about you?
Wow. Personally, yes, I do believe in the paranormal.
Oh. Yeah.
Ghosts is scary.
Yeah. I actually do have a little tiny tale about ghosts. I woke up one night, my door and window kept on opening and closing. Keep on falling asleep, opening, closing, falling asleep, opening, closing. And then right as it finally stopped, all of a sudden from my closet, we have an old It's a Small World doll, and it started singing. No joke. And it's still in my closet to this day, so maybe in a future podcast for recommendations, if we have that, maybe I'll bring it. I don't know, maybe I'll sing for you.
Please don't.
Just don't tempt me. But that's all for now. We'll bring you to Wingspan with Jonah. It's good being here with all you.
Hello, Miss Ketzler. Thank you for joining us on the show today. We want to ask you some questions about you and your art at Hudson's Bay.
Okay.
Would you like to answer those questions?
Yeah. My costume, if that's okay. I don't normally look like this. Yeah, so I teach drawing classes here at Bay. There is quite a few other art classes that are available. But right now we are focusing on, we just finished up a unit on impressionism. So I have a couple of student artworks around here. Just a couple that stood out to me. Focusing on using oil pastels and doing so in a way that can be a little bit more abstract. This is another student artwork that I really liked. Turned out really nice. This is a little smaller one as well. So for that project, we were doing still lifes, portraits, or landscapes. And now we're moving into doing stuff that's a little bit more on a hyperrealism side. And we're doing grid portraits.
Okay, very interesting. Next question. What is your favorite kind of art to teach, Miss?
I really enjoy teaching a variety of arts. I enjoy, like right now, what we're doing is doing things with graphite, and that's personally my favorite. So I enjoy teaching that using the grid method. So I have some examples. I don't know if you guys can see it over here. But that's actually the first time. I always really liked art, but I used to struggle with portraits. And that's a self-portrait that I did when I was a freshman in high school. And that was the first time I ever felt like, oh, I understand this. So I enjoy teaching the grid method because that tends to be a bit of a breakthrough for students. And this is another one, oil painting I did in college. So.
Third question. What kind of art do your students, or are your students making in class right now, Miss Kelly?
All right. Like I said, we're doing the grid portraits, so a lot of our students are just getting started on that. They've been practicing with graphite, which is pencil, value, and using the grid method specifically to replicate images. So.
We also would like to know about your upcoming art event. Will you tell us what it's about, when it is, where it is?
All of the art classes are working together on this. We are going to have an art show, and so this will be right beforehand, right prior to the band concert, which is on December 4th. It's from 6 to 7, so it's a little bit right before the band concert. You can come up. It's going to be in the Career Center, and they're going to have a door prize. So if you wanted to put in for $1, there will be a prize that is picked from that. There's cookies and juice. Students are going to be submitting artwork from like students who are in current creative arts classes, And then staff is also going to submit some work as well. We just want to make sure to celebrate our creativity at Bay. And it's really fun to partner up with the band concert as well and the band teacher. And then if you would like to submit some artwork, you can talk to your art teacher. But the submissions for it are due on November 21st with the title, name, and art supplies that you use so that we can display those. And hoping also to have that up for a little bit, even afterwards in the Career Center, but TBD on that.
Thank you, Ms. Ketzler, for joining us, the students. If you're interested in art, talk to your counselors about joining one of her art classes.
Yes, we will definitely have some openings second semester.
Back to the anchors.
So that's all for today. Have a good Monday.
Bye, Eagles.